Today we had our toddler's 2-year development assessment and it went really well. We have an older child as well, so we kind of like knew what to look out for, but they were really impressed with his just development in general, his height, his weight, all of that stuff. But they did react quite well to one thing, and that was around his sleep, because we said that we put him to bed at 7 p.m. at night and he wakes up usually at about 7 a.m. in the morning. And when he goes to bed, if he's not ready to go to bed, like, he will just chat by himself until he falls asleep. And when he wakes up in the morning, he won't want to instantly be taken out of bed. Like, he'll just sing nursery rhymes to himself. But the people doing the assessment were super impressed with this. So I thought I would just share what me and my partner did with both our sons when it came to their sleep schedule. And this isn't to like compare or say like this is the right way to do it. This is just what we did. And if there's anyone out there that's looking for ideas or just anything like that, like, this is just for that case. Like, it really is not a competition. This is just what we did. So the first thing is, when both of our sons were born and they were in their newborn stage, we didn't do any contact napping. I mean, maybe every now and then if we were out and about, but at home we had this rule that if baby fell asleep in our arms, we would put them down next to us, so they would either be on the sofa or in little bastinets, so they'd still be within like within half a meter, in fact, of us, so they could sense us and smell us and everything, but they weren't necessarily on us. I mentioned this in the past, but we've had both of our sons in our room until they were 4 months, and then they went to their own room afterwards. But one thing we did is we transferred whatever light we had in our room with them to their room, so that they had that familiarity. And for both of our sons, we used a red light, because there's this theory that's like red light at night, and this is actually a proven thing, not just for babies, but it doesn't disturb REM sleep, red light, but it means you can still see, and babies can still see when they open their eyes, and you can take that one to the bank. Like, that's scientifically proven that a red light is good. So when we moved them to their own room at 4 months, we moved that light in, and it was quite an easy transfer. We did do the self-soothing thing. Beds. We did do self-soothing, so again, this is just like letting them cry for a bit, then going in and being like, hey, like, I am still here, because obviously what you're trying to do with your baby is reassure them that you haven't left planet Earth and that you are still close by, so that they have that reassurance and that confidence that just because you're not in a room doesn't mean that you're not around. I think my oldest son, we did this closer to 5 months, and my youngest, we did this closer to 6 months. Another thing we did was, from when they were babies, when they woke up, we didn't instantly like pick them up if they weren't crying. We like let them chill, just because we didn't want to teach them that like as soon as they're awake that like it's go go go, because it's just intense for them and for us. And I think this is why both of our kids can now wake up, especially my youngest, and just be happy in his bed. And we're currently pregnant with our next baby, and we're going to be doing the same steps with her as well, just because that's what we've done with our boys and it's worked well for us, so we'll continue doing that. Again, it's not to say that these methods are what has caused our kids to be the kind of sleepers that they are. Sometimes you get good sleepers, sometimes you get bad sleepers. But the lady at his 2-year assessment was so impressed that I thought I'd just share it, just in case it would help anyone.